Hello tankers and tankettes, welcome to a bit of War Thunder, but it's some special War Thunder because it's April 1st and Gaijin's usually quite good at coming up with April 1st gags. Although it's a bit mixed this year because they've got two things that they've put in. One of them's a bit of a lame joke, but it's amusing for about 30 seconds and then you don't really want to, you know, after you've appreciated the joke, you just go, okay, let's move on. But fortunately, the second thing they've put on is actually much more entertaining to play. So in previous years, what they've done is they've actually, well, 2 years ago they put in basically flying My Little Ponies with rainbow cannons. And this was before there were even ground forces in the game. And it was quite fun. It was a bit ridiculous, but it was fun. And it was just, these were just mixed in with regular planes. So you'd have people flying their regular planes and suddenly there'd be ponies everywhere. Yeah, it's as silly as it sounds. And then last year they did a special game mode with the giant snail thing. It was two teams versus each other, but there was a kind of a giant boss snail in that they both had to fight as well. So that I didn't actually get to play, but again, it looked fun. This year, I'm not even going to show you the unrealistic battles because it is basically a barely disguised dig at World of Tanks. In fact, it's not even really disguised at all. If it were a double entendre, it wouldn't be a double entendre. It would be a single entendre. You know, it's that level of sophistication. But it was amusing for about 30 seconds. But the other thing I put in is basically mechs, walkers. Yes, it's actually fairly ridiculous, but it's managed to be the fun kind of ridiculous, and that's always to be lauded when you get companies that are actually putting a little bit of effort into these kind of things. Like Wargaming tends not to. Wargaming's gag for this April 1st has been, hey, everybody can be as play as artillery in their normal tanks. Yeah, basically what they've done is they've given normal tanks an artillery call-in, like a consumable, not unlike War Thunder. It's not very original, but anyway. So, it's the same mech regardless of what nation you pick, but what happens is it gets redesignated each time. But it's supposed to be Russian, so yeah. But we can't take it off the bat. We're going to actually have to take a different tank. So I'm going to take the KV-165, 76mm KV-1. And that's, wow, I haven't had that decal on the front of my tanks for a very long time. It actually, I mean, it's quite nice. If it's something that you've got in your garage or have played previously, and if you've customized it at all, it remembers that, and I think that's quite nice. But I took the Union Jack off the front of my tanks quite a long time ago after seeing in various videos people very reasonably pointing out, you know, Jingles among them, that if you go around with a big bright colourful flashy thing on the front of your tank, well, it doesn't matter so much in arcade battles, but in the other battle modes it just makes you easier to see. So yeah, that's I hadn't realised that was still on there. Slightly embarrassing, but whatever. It doesn't matter. The aim of the goal here, the aim of the goal, yes, is to just try and die as quickly as possible, basically, because everybody wants to try and play the mechs. Well, I fairly wrecked that guy. He's not dead yet. Oh, hello, T-34. Now, it's purely, this is straight up arcade kind of mode. There's nothing particularly special going on. They've just copy-pasted a new vehicle into a new, into an existing game mode, so it's not drastically original in that way, but anyway, might as well try and get some kills and whatever, because I'm still getting credits for this. Now, I can take a moment to say I'm aware that there has been some, like, Gaijin seem to have managed to annoy a lot of their fans recently. I mean, there have been a lot of people with various long-standing complaints that I've known about for a while, but with the last couple of, like, micro patches, they seem to have gone out of their way to go just that one step further with annoying people. Oh, counter breach damage. Can't actually fire right now. At least I don't think I can. I can try. No. It just forces you to reload. So I'm going to pull back into... Actually, why am I pulling back into cover? I just want to play as a mech. God damn it. Shoot me! Shoot me in my face! Although, maybe if that's what I wanted, to die quickly, maybe the KV-1 wasn't the best choice. Right, that was a good hit. That's done some damage, as we can see. See if we can ram the guy. Am I going to get... Oh, there we go. Oh, if I could get close enough, I could get the guy to bomb his own plane, but no. His own plane, his own tank. Anyway, we can finally take the mech, the ST-1. And I also wonder if the name itself is a bit of a dig at World of Tanks, because of course World of Tanks has an ST-1. But anyway, so here it is. And isn't it gloriously silly? You can actually see the modules. The bombing motion's slightly weird, but basically it's the same thing for all three nations that can get vehicles, ground vehicles. It's just different designations. But the kind of decoration looks a bit different as well. But it's a KV-2 turret with a T-26 and I believe that's a T-70 turret on the side. So you've got 3 guns plus a pair of MGs mounted in the hull. No idea what the actual armor thickness is. I didn't even bother looking that up. But it's the KV-2 gun, so it's fairly silly. Now there's a slight, I don't know if it's a bug or whatever, but if I try and change the ammo, my guns fire. So there's a slight weird coding thing there. I don't think it's supposed to be that if you try and change your ammo, your guns all fire. That's not usually supposed to happen. But nonetheless, if I can actually get to fire this bad boy, I might be able to do some damage. Now, I would actually, like, they've managed to make quite a fun game mode here. Despite all the recent efforts at sabotaging their own reputation with their more long-standing fans, players, customers, you know, that's a fairly important distinction to make. I do like that when you back up. I mean, they've implemented this really well, but yeah, they have nonetheless succeeded in making this mode quite fun. It's just a pity about all the other stuff, I suppose. Now, am I going to be able to get a shot? No, I just literally walked right into that. Oh well. And that was an enemy one in German colours. Now I can't take it out again unless we get more spawn points. I can have a go in an IL-2 actually. I have never played an IL-2. Rockets and bombs. What do we want? Bombs 4 times 50 kilograms. 132 mil rockets. Okay then. I've literally never played an IL-2 because I haven't played any Russian planes at all beyond the biplanes, basically. Oh yeah, them some big cannons. Well, reasonably big cannons anyway. Also, rockets. I'm coming for you, tanks! Unless I get shot down first, which is entirely possible. There's actually a BF-109 that I'm sort of slowly diving on him, but he's diving down as well. But he's only 1.5 kilometers away. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Oh, I've also got... Whoa, hello. It's an A20. Right, so... Rockets! Whee! Spam rockets! Whee! Whee! I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks like it's probably tremendous fun. Boom, 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 boom! This is arcade battles, right? That was a plane calling, right? Yeah, no. Right, spawn points 53. Well, apparently that's enough to take out a T-34 57. Again, another tank I've never actually played. It's a pity I didn't get to shoot, well, anything with the ST-1. But it's the usual, you know, it's War Thunder, it's the usual unpredictable thing. I had a really good game earlier. Well, I say a really good game. I got to shoot more stuff. It was good in that sense. But I just wanted to record a quick bit of video that I could have up in a few days, because oh, I've got a, oh, I see, the flash is a bit broken, but that's a really cool sounding gun. As ever, the sound design on this game is it is better. Like, it's just unquestionably better. Although the various sound mods you can get for World of Tanks, they do have an impact on performance, sadly. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the various respective sound designs, but even the tank guns War Thunder's always managed to sound better. It's just a pity Gaijin seems to keep screwing with it in ways that make the fans mad. And as a more occasional player of the game, I feel a bit more on the periphery of that stuff, but still, when you get a bunch of people... I mean, Gaijin themselves, they're not doing themselves any favours because they keep doing things like censoring, oh, that's an enemy, woo woo woo, let's not be in front of that gun. That noise though. It's like War of the Worlds, except not. Can I? Probably not. Oh, okay. It's like KV2 AP shell through the front. Yeah, that'll kill you. I don't think I'm going to get to take it again in this particular battle, but oh well. C'est la vie. I might patch in some footage at the end of the previous game where I had a couple more kills. But yeah, I don't know. Gaijin, they've made a reasonably good game, and then they keep screwing with it in ways that make people mad, and that's generally speaking not a good way to keep your fans and customers happy. Whoop. Target undamaged. Well, I do have just my regular 76mm AP, and this is alright. Do tank, and I don't know what kind of armor those things has, but probably more than a 76mm gun can comfortably handle. Well, why can't I fire? There we go. There's a fairly lucky shot there. Whoa! Ground attack bombers everywhere. I don't know if we're winning or losing, but frankly it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is they've done an April Fool's thing, and it's actually once again quite good. Now, I'm just, you know, I've got a bit of time to waffle on, so I might as well waffle away. But I'm actually a little disappointed that I thought Wargaming was planning to do some kind of low gravity mode. Like I'm sure they talked about it, and then that just hasn't happened. There was going to be something about low gravity and Chaffees, and I could have... maybe that's just going to be their next event mode. Maybe that was never going to be April Fool's. I don't know. But for some reason I had it in my head that that was going to be April Fool's, as Chaffee's on the moon. And it's turned out not to be the case. So, who knows? Maybe we'll still see Chaffee's on the moon at some point. Would be nice to. Right, so tanks up that way, tanks up this way. Just try not to get bombed. Oh, there's probably not a huge amount I can do about it there. It's a quite narrow street, so if someone wants to bomb the heck out of you, they will. Also, are we being uncapped, or is it just this particular cap circle needs to be recapped every so often? Maybe it does. No, I don't think we're being uncapped. I think we just need to recap over and over and over again because reasons. Might as well try and go for a win, because why not? That gets me more credits and XP and whatever at the end of the day. Base capture a streak. I didn't know that was a thing. Right. Is there more stuff to shoot at, or are they down to their planes? There's at least one Walker mech still up and alive. And a couple of tanks, it looks like. And whoa, hello. Do you just instantly... Does it just instantly uncap? It seems like it does. So it's not quite the regular game mode that I thought it was, but still, it's close enough. It's not anything particularly massively different. But yeah, no, I would be not unopposed to... If you had a whole... Like, you could do a whole thing where you just have mechs of various kinds of different nations. You could make that a whole game mode. World War II era mechs. I don't know, there's various kind of like steampunk mech games, but as far as I know, World War II era mechs would be something reasonably new. I don't think I've seen any game or company do that before. So, there we go, that's their last walker. We might as well watch the last bit of this battle. I think it's nearly won. See if we've got any walkers left alive. Oh, I can actually take mine again. I can actually end it on a high note. stomp, 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 stomp. And even the sound design for this, I mean, this is only up for like, what, a day and a bit. Even the sound design for the walker is actually quite good. So it's good when companies put effort into things like these. I do like it. Well, it didn't really have much walker action in there, but like I said, I'll put up a montage at the end of this. So yeah, there we go. That was Gaijin's, a part of Gaijin's April Fool's things for this year. It was okay. It was quite amusing. It's just a pity it's not up for longer. It's also a pity I can't even look at the walkers in the garage, but as you can see, not on the tech tree, alas. They are nowhere to be found. But it'd be kind of funny if you could have it as a premium vehicle or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can do the usual things. You can leave any comments below. You can hit the like button. You can subscribe to my channel. And as always, stay tuned for more.